Thank you
having me.
for coming. Dervla Duffy.
Yes, that's me.
Boxer.
Yeah.
Boxer. What's
Yeah, boxer.
Boxer.
We're all one. Actor, actress is now actor, I think, is it? But it's just boxer in our terms of the men and women. They just say boxers when they're calling us all.
Wouldn't it be nicer if they said boxera or boxer?
I don't know, maybe it'll be confusing because we're that used to it now. I think anyway, a lot of women want it as a level playing field. So there used to be different rules for men and women. So they're trying to get everything the same. So I think they like it. It's just boxers.
Okay,
yeah.
We can call it whatever we want anyway.
Yeah.
Why boxing?
From a young age, like I was quite a little tomboy, and I always wanted to box. I actually had a passion to always want to box, but there was no boxing clubs where I lived. I'm from the country. I'm from Monaghan, so I went to a few clubs and asked them could I box, and they said no, they only let boys box.
Really?
And a lot of clubs in Ireland were like that up until about 9 years, and then one eventually let me in, and I started boxing. And
so you changed that?
Well, I think Katie Taylor changed it. She was a big influence, and when she started getting very successful, women's boxing absolutely became huge in Ireland. And so I ended up training with Katie Taylor on the Irish boxing team up until she turned professional. Yeah, and now she's pound for pound the best female boxer in the world.
Wow,
she's Irish.
Wow,
it's great.
Yeah. How important is consistent practice?
Oh, it's extremely important, because the more you practice something, repetition, it becomes second nature to you. It's like driving your car. You don't have to get in. When you were learning how to drive, you had to think gear stick, clutch, everything was very confusing. But now when you get into your car to drive, you just drive it. Boxing is like that. So you do combinations, you'd be throwing punches, and those combinations will become second nature to you. So in the ring, you don't think. It just actually happens so fast, because it's the consistency, of doing it every day. It's like my diet, it would be very consistent. You'd stay on a very healthy diet for 6 days a week. You maybe have a cheat day on a 7th day, which is my favourite day. So consistency is key in everything you do.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's probably nails as well.
In nails, yeah, consistency. I'm sure women that look after their nails and their diet would have better nails, and I think consistency can be brought in your business, in everything. It's definitely the big number one.
I agree. Yeah, every part of our daily lives.
Yeah, it is.
When we met for the first time, I couldn't help notice that you had these beautiful painted nails.
Oh,
these natural nails, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you realize that this is not as common natural nail shape?
No, I didn't know that until you pointed it out. But now that you say it, I would notice that I have quite a, the perfect nail shape, maybe, as you call it, or you were saying it's easier to work with my nail because it's a lot of the work's
less
done.
cuticles.
Yeah, and I've always loved nails from a kid. My mother has the same nails as me. She's got only quite a bit longer, but the natural shape, as you would call it. And I've painted whore nails as a child and on my own, and growing up I've always kept my nails painted.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do some nail art training.
Yeah, maybe. I've done nail art now. I've nothing. I wouldn't hold a candle to what you can do at nail art, but I do enjoy nail art. I think nail art is quite therapeutic as well.
Oh yes.
And very creative at your level.
Thank
you.
The
top.
Your nail art is also beautiful. I've seen it the last time when you had the red nails. Yeah, that was a little bit of art. Yeah. I know.
You're a good fast eye.
Okay, so does nail maintenance matter for a boxer?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it does. I think any woman in sport will tell you, especially if you're quite a feminine woman, that you want to keep your femininity. In a boxing world, boxing is quite a masculine sport, as in it's more male dominated, and it would be looked on as not a girly sport. So I would feel it very important to keep your nails in check, your hair in check. I would dress feminine, so I want my nails and my hair to match. So I would always definitely have my nails painted. And I've been commented on before by younger girls on having my nails painted. You know, when I get out after a fight, you'd take off your gloves and you take off your headgear, and I'd have long hair and I'd let it down and I'd have my nails painted, and they would love that you had your nails, you know, that you were still feminine. Be, oh, look at her nails, she's got them done. And if you're after having nail art done on your nails, they're so amazing. You could have Superwoman or, you know, something. It's really like, they love it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's motivation, I think, for a child to see that, and to see that you can be both. You can be strong and physical in your sport, but yet you can be feminine in another way. So I like to keep the balance.
So like this lady underneath.
Yeah, it's like Beauty and the Beast in one.
Just right after you killed somebody.
Yeah. And you get out
on the ring.
Just, oh, thank you. Oh, stop. That would be
Yes.
But yeah, I would. Two sides.
So do you get your nails done, or you do your own nails? You do.
I do a bit of both. So I find when I paint my nails, it keeps them strong. And when you're involved in sport, you wash a lot, obviously, and your nails are in water, and they're getting quite hit a lot with different stuff that you'd be up to. So I would find that I'd keep them painted myself, but on special occasions I go out and I get nail art done, because I love nail art, and I love personalised nail art, and obviously it lasts for a month, which when I paint my nails, I probably get 3-4 days out of it, and I have to redo it again, which can be quite annoying. And if I got a little nail art painted on, it doesn't last very long. But when you get it done professionally with the likes of yourself, I love that, especially when you can make it personal and it looks amazing. And when people see your nails, like, wow, where did you get your nails done? Especially if you can do something different, like if you like Oreos, you get Oreos on it, or you know, you like certain things. So I would keep it.
Maybe we should try like little boxing gloves.
Yeah, little boxing gloves or Prosecco or whatever people like. You can put it on there. So yeah, I love getting my nails done. It's important.
What's your longest nails ever?
Wow. Well, to grow for myself, I probably had them about an inch longer than they are now, and then they'd break or they'd be too long. I'd have to file them down. But when I got my nails done once, the fake nails, they were acrylic. I think they were just very long, but they were too long and unmanageable for me in my sport. So I had to file them back a bit. So once they were filed back, they were fine. But when they're very long, when you're wearing boxing gloves and you're doing stuff, it's quite difficult.
So there is like certain length you can actually have, and it's no problem.
Definitely, it's no problem. Once they're a certain length, and I can grow my own nails quite long as well. But once they're a certain length, it's easy, you know, and they still look good and they're tough. That's the best thing. Whereas your own nails aren't as tough. They're not able to. But when you have them done, you got them done professionally, they're so tough and hard wearing. You don't care as much about they'll be fine, because you can do stuff and they won't break. You know, they're not like glue on nails or a broken nail. You know, it's very, very. It's just more. It's probably puts up with more hard work, and
so you can actually have artificial nails in the glove, in the boxing glove, and they no problem whatsoever. No. Just as long as it's certain length.
No problem. Like it'd be different if we were fighting without gloves. God love the girl, because I'd be coming at her like that instead of like that. So no, when you can use it, no problem.
So you don't make a fist. You just put the hand.
Yeah, you sort of. Well, when you go in, the glove is. When you put your hand into the glove, it's in here. So you sort of have your hand like that around. So you sort of do make a fist a bit.
Not the full.
But not the full, yeah. Like because you can't close your fist in the glove altogether. You wouldn't be touching. There's a bit of padding inside those gloves. But some of them don't have a lot. But it protects your nails, those gloves. They do. But if your nails are too long, when you have your nails like that, they can stick into the palm of your hand, I found. So, you know, when they're a little bit shorter, it's easier. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Without a glove, it would be street fighting.
It would. Cat fighting.
Poke someone's eye.
Yeah, straight for the eyes. Be dangerous. Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh. You were a jockey before you became a boxer. Was manicure important then?
Well, when you're riding horses, when I was a jockey, there was a lot more the weather elements, the horses, the water. You wore gloves when you was riding the horses, and sometimes if you had your nails done, it would pierce through the gloves. They'd actually come through the glove if you had your nails done. So I would just paint them then myself to keep them. I felt the paint kept them strong, but I wouldn't have got them done as much unless it was a special occasion, because it was just too hard on the nails. Whereas, and you weren't really in the public eye. Whereas I feel as a boxer, when you take off your gloves and you're in the ring, it's sort of like you're on stage and everyone's looking up and they notice your nails. And I think when you're more in public, if you have a job where you're in the public, you should have your nails done more. Not that you should, but it's nice to have them done and you'll feel better about yourself. But when I was riding horses and you're out in
the horses were important.
The horse couldn't give a crap about the nails, and neither did anyone else, because they didn't really, no one's seen them. But I'd look forward so much to getting them done when you had some occasion to come up to. It was special.
Maybe it would be more important for the horse if the horse had the nails done himself.
To made him run fast or whatever it works.
Oh, fantastic. So why do you come to the nail salon Magnetic Island to get your manicure done?
Well, I've had an interest in nails all my life, and I've been to certain places and had nails done in lots of places. But when I want something that I like, I want the best. That's what I always feel. I want the best. So if I see a beautiful, if I go shopping and I go to find something to wear, I'm hard to see. I don't really pick clothes very easy. I can't find things I like. But when I see something I like, I want it. And I know I like quality, and I like just something that stands out. And your nail art is fabulous. I've never seen anything like it in Ireland.
Oh, thank you.
It is, and I really believe, and I love, you can come here, you can get your nail art done, you can have a glass of Prosecco if you wanted, you get to watch TV, you're not just sitting, time passes easy, you enjoy it. It's the best nail, you can get personalised nail art, like it's the elite of nail art in Ireland. So I feel that is very important to me, because I feel like if I'm going to get it done and it's going to last a month and it's going to cost a certain amount of money, I want it to be the best. So that's why I like the best. I'm the best, so I go to the best.
Thank you. Thank you for coming here.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Thank you for this interview.
No problem.
Fantastic having you over here.
Oh, thanks very much. I enjoy coming, and I think a lot of women love getting their nails done, so why not go to the best woman around?
Thank you. So next time we're drawing these boxing gloves.
Yes. Yeah. And because with you can do anything anyone wants. If a lady wanted a Louis Vuitton handbags style on her nails, you can do that. You can do, if a teenager if long nails, it's hand painted, it's personal. It could be, you could be spelling something. I don't know. You're so creative, and look at all the awards you've won. I've never met a woman like you in Ireland. Never. I feel privileged. So I love coming here to talk about you, because I think people will be blown away. And it's a great present. It's a good gift for your mother, your sister, your other half, to get your nails done by someone who's the best in Ireland at it. So, it's a win-win.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well, then see you again on
Happy Christmas!
Happy Christmas!
Yay!
Yay! Happy Christmas, Happy New Year!
And Happy New Year, yeah. And I'll see us all, it'll be a bigger, better New Year.
Oh, definitely better.
Yes.